good? It's your big homie Kev getting ready to go in on this beat. Of course, I'm getting ready to go in, and I'm about to make a little Uzi Money Longer type beat. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I want to show producers how simple it is to create these beats once you have all of the right things. I mean, these producers are creating hits. They're creating hits. And see, I just want to show you how simple it is. Although I'm not going to create a beat exactly sounding like how, or I may create one that sounds exactly like the original. But the purpose of it is to show you exactly how those producers came up with those beats. And, so you can do the same thing, right? So this little Uzi beat, right? I mean, it's a knocker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a banger, first of all. Now, the first thing that I notice about this track is he has a sound that's kind of going throughout, like it's like the main sound of the beat, right? And it's like, right? And I mean, it's real simple, but I'm getting ready to record that and just see what we come up with. Now, another thing that I noticed about that sound was he had it mixed with some other sounds. So what I'm going to do is, now, the first thing you notice is it's a minor key, right? Remember? Not major. It's minor. Right? So, and most, trap type of beats, most of them are minor anyway. So what I did was I copied and pasted what I recorded already, and now I'm getting ready to actually bring it up to the next level, to the next octave. Okay, I really don't like that sound because it has like a little bit too much with it, but and maybe I'll slide it up another couple notches. Okay, so now I got that the way I want it. Now it's important to remember that this beat, the actual, Money Longer beat it really has that dominant sound, some drums, and I mean, really that's pretty much it. I mean, it's not really much to the beat, right? It's real simple. So again, follow that formula. It's a hit-making formula. It's a hot song. One sound, 1 to 2, to maybe 2 sound, or one pattern played out, copied and pasted, maybe 2 or 3 times to basically create your own sound. Because that's all I'm doing is I'm creating my own sound. I don't want to create the same identical sound that they use, but I'm trying to stay around, exactly what they did. But, so think about it. You play a pattern one time, and then you copy it maybe 2 or 3 times to 2 or 3 other sounds, and then you start to tweak. You start to go in here and you start to tweak and create your own sound, right? To where it sounds like, something you want. Right? Go in here and start tweaking. So now I can add my drums, because the most dominant thing other than that sound is the drums, right? So I know the drums was real simple, right? And I'm using the bass drums, of course, because I want that bang. You know what I'm saying? I want that bang. I don't want my melodies to sound way up here and my drums to sound way down here. So let me record these drums. Let me see. Okay, so now I got my snare, my kick, and I got my clap in there, right? So let's see what this sounds like with the sound that I got, right? Okay, and then I add my 808s, right? Okay, so now let me throw these 808s in there. And see, the 808s is real simple, right? Simple 808s, right? This is, man, come on, man. Simple. Now what I did was, I mean, I could have kept it the same way, you know, I could have kept it the same way like he did in the song. But what I did was I went a lower octave on the second one, right? Because, you know, that'll make them speakers go stupid, right? You know, so, but you get the point, right? And then you add your hi-hats, you know what I'm saying? Add your hi-hats. Let me see. Now you can add whatever you want to add. You can throw your vocal effects in there. You can throw whatever you want to throw in there. But where they stopped at, they kind of stopped around right here. And then, you know, and then they kind of break it down, right? They break it down. They have a part in the track where, you know, like after the kick and the 808 goes for a minute, then they break it down, you know, just the kicks, right? Or just the clap, my bad. You know? But it's simple stuff, right? And they put it, you know. Now, I mean, so overall, think about it. I used the Beast drums. I created a simple drum pattern. I took one sound, just like you hear in the Young Mozzie song, or in the Lil Uzi song. I'll say Young Mozzie, that's crazy. But in that song, Money Longer, just like you hear in the song, it's a dominant synth sound that you can tell is kind of mixed with maybe like a flute or maybe like another instrument that's coming together, making this massive synth sound. Now, how do you create that? You basically record one pattern. You record one pattern, copy it, paste it to 2 or 3 of your, you know, favorite sounds, and then you tweak. You start to tweak to make the sound that you want to make. I mean, for this particular beat, I just kept it, you know, real simple. I copied and pasted and just kept that, right? But again, I use these Beast drums, which allowed me to, you know, it allowed me to keep the drums thick, and it allowed me to keep the drums on top of the melodies and not make it to where, I mean, because, like, have you ever made a beat and your melodies sound like they was way up here, but your drums sound like it was way down here, and you didn't really know what to do? Well, see, that's the reason I use these Beast drums. So, because as you'll be able to hear, it's thick. Like, you can hear the kick, you can hear the snare, you can hear everything, right? You can hear the clap, you can hear everything, right? over the beat, over the 808, over everything. Now, see, now, and I'm gonna be honest, you know, like me being a music producer, me being a musician, like if I was, if I made this beat originally, right, and I made that Money Longer beat, I'm so hard on myself that it probably would have been a beat that I would have been like, nah, that's too simple, that's too weak. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't nobody want that. And see, so therefore, I've had times and situations where I limit myself, and therefore I wouldn't even play it for nobody. And then that beat will sit in my hard drive for 20 years, not knowing that I got a hit song, not knowing. So you might be in that same situation. You might be making these beats. I mean, you can see there's really nothing to this beat but a sound, some banging drums, 808s, and whatever else you feel like adding, right? It's simple, but this is a hot song. And see, you know, music producers, we make beats and we never really dissect what's hot. We never really study what's really hot. And so that's the purpose of this video. Now, I mean, it's also important to notice that, I mean, when you're making beats, that you have to have your drums. Your drums got to be banging. And I mean, you know, as you've seen from a lot of these videos lately, you know, I've created using these beast drums. I mean, it's just a massive, I mean, like literally over like hundreds of drum sounds. So if you want to get your hands on this kit, this massive beast kit, click the link below and get your hands on it. What I'm about to do is go back in and, you know, kind of flip this beat around, rearrange it, and you know what I'm saying, just have some fun with it, man. It's this music production. Keep having fun with it. Click the link below if you want to get your hands on this beast, because, you know, so you can continue to make beats and continue to have your drums on top of your melodies and not below your melodies. You know what I'm saying? This whole thing is about perception. It's about people, like when you press play, you want people to know this guy knows what he's doing. You don't want them to say, this guy needs to keep working. You know, so if you're in that position, click below, get this beast. It'll solve that problem for you. Again, I'm about to go back to this beat. Peace.